no one can imagine being sick alone. So look how really should. Hey everyone, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. My name is Wendy, your Magandita. If you are new here, my channel is all about vlogs here in Lisbon and also some tips and guides about as an expat foreigner living here in Portugal. So if you are into vlogging or getting to know about Lisbon and also to know things about in Portugal, you might consider to like this video, subscribe, and smash that bell notification so you will never miss any vlogs and tips with Magandita. And for today's video, I will be sharing with you some story. I will be sharing with you. I didn't share it actually in public that I had a COVID here in Portugal last January. It's kind of late because I don't know why I'm only now sharing this, because maybe I was kind of ashamed that I had a COVID, because we all know Portugal, in many parts of Europe, Portugal is one of the had a hard time and about this COVID situation. Before, I think last March, we were hitting like 10,000 cases each day, 10,000 cases of positive in COVID. And last January, unfortunately, I had a COVID. My situation was really difficult because technically I am living alone because my boyfriend is not always here, and I don't know, I was so really ashamed that I had a COVID, because I realized even you are so protective or safety, you will never know, because that virus is really silent killer. Because I was always using a mask, sanitizing, you know. I don't know where I got those virus, maybe in the subway, because those times I was taking a public transportation, first the buses, subway. So maybe I got from those, we never know. I was already suspecting that I would be having a COVID because I'm feeling some sore throat or something. January 20, I felt sore throat. No, not so much coughing, but I'm feeling so weak. And then the following day, I asked my boss to use some days of my vacation because I feel I need to rest, because those times at work is so exhausted already. So I decided to take some 3 days off, and those times I was really devastated because I was the second day, third day, I started to feel the cough, and some throat pain was really bad. I had a fever that reached almost 40 degrees, and it was so bad. The thing is, I am a type of person that's very rare to get sick, you know. I can say I'm a badass. That's also one of my shame, because I always work out. I'm always eating healthy, you know, having a mask, sanitized, and I had a COVID. It's like I feel so ashamed why I'm having COVID. So it is what it is. So I face it. I face the truth that it's really hard to swallow, you know, having a COVID. When I had a test, I felt it was a rapid test only, but the doctor said I should wait at least in 5 to 10 minutes to see the result on a rapid test. A rapid test is like in a, you know, like a pregnancy test. But you know what the doctor said, it's a matter of seconds only to see the line too. So the doctor said my virus was really strong, and I can say yes, because it made me really weak. I was so, you know, especially at night, my fever, when it turned up really high, I feel I'm shivering, I'm really shaking, I'm really, feels like I'm gonna die. And The thing is, the hardest thing in my life, living far from my family when I'm sick. I'm feeling so lonely. At first I kept it with my family in Philippines that I'm sick or something. It's just a cough, and I was saying to them. But during those times that I felt so weak, that I'm crying because I feel so helpless, you know. That's the hardest thing. Being sick and far away from family, that's the hardest thing. You cannot imagine. No one can imagine it. Being sick alone because you're having a fever. No one will prepare your food. It has to be me. I prepare my own soup. When you were really sick, those are times that I really miss my family. Especially my mom, my mother, who used to make my soup when I'm sick. I said I'm not gonna cry when I share this. So that time that I was feeling so weak, so that time that I was really shivering the fever, I decided to, to tell to my parents. I don't want my parents to be panicked, to be worried about me, but the feeling that I need some moral, emotional support, that I'm not alone. So I talked to my mom. Actually, just text, because if I call, they will really notice that I'm feeling so bad. They will know my voice or something. It's gonna be obvious. So I just texted them, Mom, I am COVID positive. So, and she called me a lot. I knew at first I'm gonna regret, because she called me, she make a video call or something many times. So, I didn't say, even I told him my situation, that I'm positive. I told him that I'm okay, I will survive, and I'm gonna make it. So that's the thing. So when I told him, and everybody called, my parents, my aunt, everyone. So actually it helps also the emotional support of your family, my relatives. And the funny thing is, in my place, my mother said they made some like devotion. They made pray over something for me to get over this COVID, and it was like, it's so sweet. I never expected all those people will really care and love me so much, because everyone sent a message or something, because I told only to my parents, and everyone, my mom asked for spiritual help, so she called, or my aunt called with the church there in my place in Philippines, and they asked for prayers or something, and it was really touched my soul, my spiritual mind. And said, I didn't realize that those people really love me, so I was thankful in a way. So back then, of course, I called immediately the socialist, like the health ministry here in Portugal. When I called them, they respond immediately, and this is a good thing here in Portugal. When I had a COVID, every now and then, when it's on the system already that you are positive, every now and then they will always call you, and it's in the rule, it's in the law. You will not supposed to get out of your house, and you have to contact, you will have to mention each and every one that you've been with when you had a COVID, because those people should be, and mandatory will get a COVID test. So I was 14 days home quarantine, and something is my supply and my grocery is not so much. But anyway, I had some, also my medicine was running out, so it was like pretty hard, really hard, because I'm living alone. So, and a good thing anyway, I was using the app Global. Okay, this is not a sponsor, but I was using a Global app because they have a pharmacy. It can send the pharmacy all the things you need. Like for medicine, I ordered in Wells through Global, and also some food. They have a grocery, so that's kind of good thing on the way. So anyway, back in the day, to 14 days of quarantine, I got so crazy. It's really hard to swallow, you know. And I conquered it. I did it. I mean, it's really unexpected that I will be having a COVID, but it made me realize that life is too short, and sometimes in the unexpected way you will discover some love. Like for that, people in my country, they really support me spiritually, emotionally, and I felt good even though I was so weak. After I recovered for after a week, after 7 days, I actually recovered already. I'm feeling much better. Fever is gone, and just feeling weak. And the bad thing is I don't have a smell. I think for a month I don't feel smell. I don't smell anything. I don't taste. For a couple weeks I cannot taste anything. The taste of water for me, it's horrible. It was really horrible. So that's the effect with me of COVID, you know. And during the 14 days I had, actually here in Portugal, it's not mandatory to make another another COVID test after quarantine or 14 days, because the health administration said if I will make another test, it will end up positive again for 90 days. So anyway, right now I'm still on immunity, because they said immunity of COVID, it lasts 180 days. So I will have the immunity until July 27. Unfortunately, it will last really soon for now. But anyway, I will be having my vaccine hopefully very soon, because I'm gonna get my health number. It's easy to get a health number here in Portugal. All you need is a resident card, NIF, and resident certification here in Portugal. So hopefully before I get my vacation on August, I will be having my vaccine, because here there is a law in Portugal. If you don't have a vaccine certificate of vaccine, you cannot enter a restaurant on a weekend. You cannot enter here in Portugal. You cannot enter to any hotels in Portugal. So it is really mandatory to get a vaccine. And I think not for that, but I really need to get a vaccine because I want to go to the Philippines on my vacation hopefully in December. So I survived. I beat COVID-19 because you know why? You know what they say? Crazy little Asian beats, because I'm a badass. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about Portugal or anything, or what do you think about this video, please shoot me on the comment down below, and I will try my best to respond each and every comment. I will see you again on my next vlog.